I thought this was a really good title for a video. It's called The United States of Gambling. I thought, genius title, hooked me immediately. Because, you know, it is the United States of gambling at this point.
Sure of on this stream is that gambling has been a key important part of all of our lifestyles. It makes our lives better.
Let's go gambling.
This is a 34-minute video by CoffeeZilla where I assume he talks about the parts of gambling that are great that we didn't even know about. Like how it can earn you lots of money easily. Or that it's like a really relaxing thing to do after a stressful day. Like I assume that's what it's about. But we'll watch it and make sure. Pre-watched.
How did we get here? And is it a good thing that we're turning every spare moment of our lives into a game of chance?
No.
I mean, yes, right? That we don't have to watch the rest of it. If we know the answer is yes, then why? You know, it's like one of those long video essays where they take a while to get to the point. It's like it is a good. It's kind of hype.
I'm betting no.
A twist.
See, Silicon Valley learned a decade ago that gambling mechanics are incredibly good for user retention, so they put them everywhere. Let's say you're shopping online. Well, now you can spin a wheel to unlock prizes. Or if you're playing video games, you can open a loot box, get some.
Dude, it is funny that like the core of it is that our stupid monkey brains are just so weak.
Yep.
like at the end of the day, that's what it is, bro. Our dumb monkey brain wants chance at 2 banana over 1. It's just like, we don't do statistics well. We don't plan well. The pain of a small loss doesn't hurt as much as the chance of gaining 10x our money.
I just won a bit of profit there.
I don't have enough bananas. I want more bananas. I can double bananas if I give up 1 banana. I don't think about the fact that if I lose 1 banana, then I have no banana.
200 Robux. No, I had 200 Robux in profit, 100 Robux in profit, but I lost them. But I had 50 Robux and I lost it, and I thought I got 50 Robux again.
Dude, this is sad because not only is this kid gambling, but he's also been trained at a young age to do the single most boring thing a boy can do, which is talk about gambling boy math to other guys. Every guy has been stuck at a party with another guy talking about how he got rivered in poker. Oh, dude, you don't understand. I had 2 kings, and there was a king on the flop, but then on the river, he got an ace, and it was like, what the, and you have to nod. This is the classic thing. And this kid's already doing it from a young age. He should be talking about something he built in Minecraft.
This is Cheddar. We're building the TikTok of sports wagering. Legal in 20 more states than DraftKings. Accessible.
No way, this is an ad. We're legal in more states than DraftKings, so that means we're better. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Like, did we forget about that meme?
Live, in-game, micro betting. Swipe to predict every moment of every play.
This is the most brain rot shit I've ever seen.
Swipe to pay all of your money for every single football game that you ever watch. So that way, maybe we might be able to give you some of your money back. So yeah, you can like bet how much money that you possibly might make on your paycheck, basically.
And the ad sounds so comical, it's fake. Like if that ad was in an episode of Community, it would be right at home. It sounds like something we would make as a joke. That's crazy.
The funny thing is this whole product is built around yet another loophole called a sweepstakes casino, and that's how they get around the 21-year-old age requirement. Sweepstakes casinos claim that you don't actually need to purchase anything to play, so it's kind of not gambling. In fact, you can get free coins to access their games, but they also have a second currency which you can buy. Well, not buy, you get it for free when you buy.
That robot in the background, that's what people look like when they go gambling.
You have a second currency which you can buy. Well, not buy, you get
That's
it for
the
free
monkey brain on Gamba.
when you buy the worthless coins. This is actually how
It is so stupid, dude. This should be like a 1-day revoked by the judiciary. It's like a single human with an ounce of intelligence and the knowledge of the law should be able to go, no, that's obviously against the spirit of the law, and you're banned. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. So many tech platforms are just, let's do a thing that's illegal, but rename it. Just call it something else. What if we made taxis without labor laws? That's how it's Uber. Now it's $1 billion startup. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. You guys are, I'm not you guys, maybe not you. People watch me, probably not so much, but the people involved in this, and it is some of you, are so brain rotted that even a 0-day option bet on a swingy meme stock is not enough. You have to go to coin. 3x levered coin. It's insane. And I know it's not even.
Wait, was he saying Trump coin? But it was. He censored the name Trump when he was saying it? That's so funny.
They came all over the place. I'm gonna come.
I really believe. I know it's not
Wait, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
brain rot. I know it's like a response. I mean, some of it is brain rot. I actually need to be more clear. But it's a response to an increasingly financialized economy, an increasing feeling that you're falling behind, so you have to make a bigger swing. But it's crazy because this doesn't work. It doesn't even work. You'll hear some stories of for the few, but there's no skill to it.
Pump.fun is the leading destination as the one-click launchpad. Anyone can make a meme coin in seconds, and there is no value in it other than the expectation that someone might be more foolish than you and buy at a higher price than you did. And of course, Pump.fun is happy to take a cut and make most of the money. Most traders will lose, but now you can also get a cut if you're a content creator who pushes one of these coins.
Guys, like I've always said, Pump.fun is an exciting website with a lot of financial opportunity. I wouldn't cast any aspersions at it so quickly. You know what I'm saying? I really think you guys should take a second look, you know, really understand. It's like a fun game. It's like a really fun game.
Oh my god, it's a reference to CryptoZoo. It's like a really fun game where you make money.
No, in all seriousness, I mean, I already made a video on this, right? I did the Max Stupid video. I think Pump.fun is a true hellscape. It is, I don't remember what I called it, like blinking, gaping maw where a soul should be at the heart of society or something. I don't know what I called it something harsh, bro. Like you scroll Pump.fun too long and you just realize you just get sad. It's just a sad website. Jesus Christ.
Cups got drained.
Thanks for the 20 bandos.
Thanks for the 20 bandos. I need to make that like a donation sound effect. Like if I get a donation, I need to put it as thanks for the 20 bandos or like a subscription notification. But I like it was a misinput, calm down. I like that one though. Let me know which one I should change it to. Should it stay as misinput from Moist Critical, or should it be thanks for the 20 bandos?
It's ripping.
I mean, that guy was the GOAT. Just to be clear, as time has passed, my opinion on thanks for the 20 bandos kid has shifted. Instead of seeing him as a villain, I now see him as some sort of Robin Hood hero.
That gambling is no longer just about slots, cards, brick and mortar casinos. We've injected it into every conceivable aspect of our lives. And that has two effects. One, it's inescapable. You cannot avoid gambling by...
I wouldn't say every aspect. In my yet to be written short story, The Golden Paycheck, I foresaw a future where people are paid in a spun wheel that gives them either a gray paycheck or possibly a silver gold.
Oh no. The fucked up part is that's where we're going. That's where we're going. We're already on our way there, bro. That's the worst part about it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a fucking wheel spin on how much you're gonna get paid this month.
Purple paycheck where you get more money for that day's work. And I really feel like we're headed there. I'd love that, TBH. Dear God. But you have to understand, the gray paycheck is slightly less than you would normally earn. So let's say if you made minimum wage, the gray paycheck for that day would be sub minimum wage. But the silver gold would be above. So would you take your normal paycheck or would you spin it for a chance? I think most people, because of how brains work, they would spin it for the chance. And you talk with your coworkers and you'd be like, dude, I got a goal today. I'm going to have a great weekend. It's so depressing to think about, but it would work, dude. It would work. What are the odds? After a year of doing it, it averages out to sub minimum wage, dude.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But what if? I'm literally telling you it wouldn't work, and you're like, but I'd be different. This is why it works, bro. But I think I'd hit a purple, dude. I'd hit a purple and I'd quit. Because this is how people would actually respond. They would just adapt to a world where the gambling has come for their literal paycheck. They would adapt. They would feel happy at certain points and sad at certain points, and it'd be crazy.
The #1 sports app on the App Store is
And
not
there would be a
sports.
gambling company that's running people's paychecks. That's the crazy thing. I don't think that's too far off of a future. Yo, what's up?
It's not ESPN. ESPN and the NFL are second and third. The #1 sports app is actually DraftKings. And in the top 10, half of those apps are sports betting. Which
I want to flash
Oh
back
my
here
God.
for a second and see what I said in 2023. You can't gamble on meme stocks. What's going to happen in 2023? If all these things go to zero, they're going to gamble on actual gambling. The year of sports betting. People are going to get into sports betting in a major way, and in fact already are. Almost every state has now legalized it. This happened within like a few years. In New York, which legalized gambling, they're setting all-time
So
records.
young.
$16.2 billion already being gambled in Empire State and New York alone. And the sports leagues, NFL, NBA.
Do you guys remember when like no one was legally sports betting? Like he just said, that wasn't that long ago. Which is insane. Oh my god. Yo, what's up? How's your day going?
etc., have finally figured out how to be involved, how to profit off it, how to utilize it in a way that benefits them, and so they're on board as well. Hopefully, people that do choose to bet won't make bets like this one. The Chargers choked massively last night, and this guy bet $1.4 million when they were up 27-0 to win 11,000. And then Jacksonville came back and won 31-30. So he lost $1.4 million.
Holy
the risk was
fuck.
so high to win so little. And they're talking about one big
This gambling company be like, thanks for the 20 bandos.
thing, which is going to be micro betting. What they want to do is basically have you have your phone out during the games at all time and micro bet on basically everything. Because they've realized that's where the real money is, getting the average
Micro bets.
Does it not strike anyone else as weird that we're allowing gambling companies to give away free stuff? Imagine the
Just found your video reacting to WestJet's video. It was so funny. Thank you. I appreciate that.
cigarette industry told you, buy your first pack.
I
get
appreciate
50
you coming
free
to the
packs
stream.
free to get you started. Imagine Budweiser
That's a great
Goated
deal.
YouTube video. Goated YouTube viewer for real. No, literally, that's kind of like the main goal, other than like spreading awareness about stuff, is getting people over to Twitch as well. So I really appreciate it.
50 free packs? That's an unreal deal, bro.
Ads for DraftKings. In fact, ESPN, when they were reporting this story this morning, they're having programming, people talking just like you and me, talking about this scandal on the press conference the FBI was giving, and underneath them on the ticker was an ad for ESPN
They
Bet,
cut
which
it,
is
though.
ESPN's own.
It's funny because halfway through the segment, they scrub it out.
Wait,
It's,
really?
like, embarrassing. Like, this platform has become all about the money. And honestly, I'm sick of it. Oh, sorry. I just gotta.
stating. One recent study looked at Americans' finances before and after sports betting was legalized by their state. They found that bankruptcy rates rise approximately 10% after
Jesus
legalization.
Christ!
Another paper looked at financial stability, noting
We have 10% higher bankruptcies in states that legalize sports betting. That's crazy. That's such a
I mean,
bigger...
it's not surprising though. It might be crazy, but it's not surprising. Not surprising in the slightest.
increase than I thought. Wow, that's wild. I actually did not know that stat. I do know the stat that the number of young people showing up to Gamblers Anonymous has never been this high. And if you flash back 5 years, it wasn't even on the radar. Almost nobody under 45 ever showed up to a Gamblers Anonymous 5 years ago. It was all like older people who sports.
Well, yeah, because they actually had to go outside and go to a casino to be able to gamble. So, like, if you're doing that all day, and you're like a normal person that's like mid-20s, or 20s to like retirement age, you don't have time to go to a casino and gamble all your money away because you have to spend time making money. But now, in your free time, you can go on your computer and send your money to a overseas company, basically. You don't even gotta go to the fucking casino anymore to spend your money and waste your money. Like, now it's just accessible to everybody. What's the video about? How bad gambling has gotten in the United States.
Like in Vegas, it's worth it was no young people. Now it's like primarily young people. I do think it probably is genetic to be a true gambling whale. If you have that, you're in a hellscape. The world has become a constant series of traps to part you with everything you've got. Even if you don't play, like whether you play a video game, bro, anything that you play is like constantly trying to turn you into a whale and take it all. It's ridiculous. I think I have a somewhat addictive personality. I think I do. But I never had a gambling problem. I can only have
100% in many ways. Yeah, no, literally. I heard recently while watching a different video about gambling that there's actually a banking app that you can gamble within. You can gamble your bank account, basically. They eventually just stopped being a banking app and just decided to do the casino because it was better and it made more sense. But at one point, there was a website that was a banking website where you could gamble your bank account on the website.
Imagine, dude, if it was worse. Everything would be trying to get me.
This is Matthew. He's better known online as Nadeshot, and recently he
Nadeshot!
took a gambling deal with an offshore crypto casino. Nadeshot knows pushing gambling is kind of bad for people. He said so in a podcast a couple years ago.
I definitely think that people streaming on Twitch, all the crypto betting, certainly incentivizes younger kids to be more interested in crypto gambling.
Right. Nadeshot knows personally it's bad. But for the reason why he's doing it anyway.
100%. You want me to leak something? My younger brother. Should I say this? Like, because technically it's illegal. Well, actually, no, not anymore. No, my younger brother tried to get me to make him an account on Stake. Didn't do it, obviously, because that's fucking illegal. But, yeah. That happened. Gambled a bank account. We are really screwed. Yep. We are. We're cooked. America's cooked.
Just fast forward 2 minutes in the podcast and we find out because the host asks, a hypothetical. What if someone offered Nadeshot $100 million to promote?
Wait, I just saw there's new live streaming features on YouTube. I might have to check that out in a little bit.
Gambling. And well, let's just say his tone changed.
I ain't turned
Try and remind me to check my email if you can. If I forget about it.
Bro, you got me. Brother, I'll go on there and I will crypto gamble 24/7, dude. At that point, man, it's the parents' fault. Hey, I'm just working over here. You're gonna pay me more than LeBron? Brother, I would be lighting up, cash on fire, gambling crypto. I would sell my soul for 100 M's. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I respect the honesty, at least. I respect the honesty.
Kick is good, but good too, by the way. What do you mean, like a good platform, or because I know they promote Stake. I have streamed on Kick. I used to stream on Kick. Actually, if I go to Kick and I go to my account, I have 128 followers, of which I'm pretty sure all of them are bots, except for like 5 people. that I actually either know or they followed me on there and only follow me on there for some reason. Good platform. I didn't personally find a lot of success there. Like I just said, most of these, if not all of them, are fake accounts that are following me. But yeah, I don't know. I might go back. If I get more stable internet, I might try multi-streaming to Kick and Twitch again. Because I used to do that. I used to stream to both. I used to stream to both those and YouTube at the same time, but then I started having problems with copyright and everything, and I finally just got rid of my copyright strikes on Halloween, actually. And so now when I stream on YouTube, it's only when I'm playing a video game with no music. Yep.
It would be much worse if that quote from years ago was like, nah, I'd never do it. Not me, not ever.
It isn't just streamers or influencers taking deals.
Two.
It's the biggest rapper on the planet. He signed a reported $100 million deal recently with Stake, the crypto casino.
Bro, Drake got the same deal as XQC? Yikes, bro. You can do bigger than that?
Recently, he posted an $8
That
million
is kind
loan.
of insane to think about. XQC got paid the same amount as Drake to stream on Kick. And Drake's contract is that he has to do gambling streams, I'm sure. XQC was not, as far as I know, was not promoted only as gambling streamer on there. But to be fair, like, does Drake even stream on Kick anymore?
Saying,
gotta share the other side of gambling. Losses are so fried right now. I hope I can post a big...
But you're a better streamer than Hassan, Denims, and Frogan? Holy fuck, I would hope so.
Base? This is insane, dude.
win for you all soon, because I'm the only one that's never seen a
Those are
Max
just some sound effects that I just have on the stream deck.
Guys, max once a week.
All
This is
ready to
still
go.
a motion for gambling. Who the is the fan watching this be like, I hope he posts a big win for me. God, I hope Drake posts a big win for me. If Drake wins $8 million on a bet, I'll feel great all week. What the is going on?
Drake, that is the only side of gambling for most people. If any normal person...
Yeah, no, actually, he brings up a good point. Who the fuck is watching Drake gamble millions of dollars? Like, it's gotta be 10-year-olds, right? And at that point, they're promoting gambling to 10-year-olds in that case.
Lost $8 million, their life is over, and their legs are broken. You're the only one with another side to this whole thing.
The real reason, this is why creators do it, is the downside is not there. People talk shit, but it doesn't change your viewership or anything. It doesn't, nobody, people go, oh, I'm disappointed. Well, they don't leave. People's actions don't match their words.
Gambling is going to be a much larger problem for people, and especially young men.
Yeah.
And the saddest part is, there's no amount of data or facts that I can...
Yeah, I tried to say this on... I do agree so hard. I usually joke on the stream, but... How video games are the problems with young men. I'll tell you, the biggest two things that are destroying young men's ability to get financially on
Jack Doherty did it too? Wait, did what?
their feet is crypto and gambling. Sports gambling particularly. These two things are a viral cancer that are just ripping these people's ability to get a financial leg up apart. Young men are attacked with ads nonstop.
All it would take is...
Well, like, gambling is just another extension to the American dream that we were promised and that got stolen away from us, right? Like, we can't own a house now, so we decide to give up whatever we do have a surplus of in terms of money to get, like, a potential of maybe having a leg up. But then in doing so, we just put ourselves further in a hole because you know, human psychology, and gambling takes advantage of that. It was some streamer who did pranks. Yeah, Jack Doherty. I know who he is. I think I just made a video. Actually, yeah, I just made a video about him. That comes out tomorrow. It is available right now to members, but so it was him. Did he have a contract with Kick or something? Promoting gambling? Yeah, I feel like, I don't remember though. I know he's a degenerate streamer though. But yeah, I made a video. It's available to members. Members are $1 on YouTube. I just got access to memberships. But yeah, the video is posted tomorrow. You don't have to pay anything, obviously. It'll be public tomorrow.
Basic advertising rules or legislative change to put a stop to half of this stuff?
That's the thing. Money makes the world move, Coffee. And the people who write the rules like them just the way they are.
Just for a little more money?
Hey, you said it yourself, didn't you? It's not just a little money. It's
a lot
more money. If people would sell their soul for $100 million, well, imagine what they do for billions.
You know, maybe it is time for that drink.
Yeah, I agree fully. It sucks. It sucks. I mean, I think, you know, he's a little more depressed about his ability to enact change than maybe I am. I feel like, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but there's got to be some people in here who have avoided buy now, pay later or crypto.
Yeah, no, I didn't say, I wasn't saying that you, that anybody needs to pay me anything. I'm just saying that's always a option if anyone wants to. That's what I'm saying.
Gambling.
I'm sorry if I didn't explain that well.
Being exposed to how silly and stupid it is. I don't imagine that I'm changing the world, but I assume a couple people, and I assume that's the same for him. I assume he and his content, even far more than me, have convinced people that these crypto grifters aren't who they say they are, that, you know, the risks are much higher than they seem. It's just at the size of it. Obviously, his channel's big. My channel's okay. I convince a few people. His is bigger, convinces more people. Kevin Hart is 1,000 times bigger than both of us. Kevin Hart and
okay,
Theo
thank God.
Vaughn.
I didn't want to give you the wrong idea of me. Like I'm not just here for the money, you know. Like money's cool, but integrity is cooler.
And Joe Rogan, they're just way bigger. I mean, it's he's acting like it doesn't have any effect. It has an effect. It's just you got to get more people. I'm sort of a believer. There was a piece that James Ganesh wrote in the opinion part of the FT. I've talked about it on stream before. This was a while back, but it's resonated with me ever since. Which is that, especially in a democracy, we usually need a
man. I had caffeine earlier, and I'm still getting tired. It's actually annoying. I don't know why I've been so tired recently.
crisis to make real change. Things kind of just go along until something bad happens. It's not that we can't regulate this stuff. It's that we have to have a crisis. There has to be like, you might say, and I might say that there's a crisis among young men right now, but once they see it and feel it. I guess I'll give a similar example is like, you know, Jewel. Jewel was unregulated.
Damn it, I tried to kill this gnat that was sitting right in front of me on my monitor, like on the stand of the monitor. I was trying to kill it and it flew away. Fuck.
It was everywhere. And then so many kids started to get health problems that moms around the country just started screaming until glass broke. And then democracy in that situation moved really fast. They regulated the shit out of Juul super quickly. It's like, it's not that things can't move quickly. It's that people have to be aligned on something, and they don't get aligned until there's a crisis. My general worldview is that all this stuff does get fixed. You know, it's cycles. It gets fixed, and then a new way comes out, and it gets worse. But things generally get better. But it's like a sine wave where things get bad, and that sucks. It's not cool, and it feels like there's so many sine waves that are bad right now. The wavelength has been trending up over history, though. I agree. I fully agree.
Pack God versus Jack Doherty gambling? Was Pack God also promoting gambling? I didn't hear about that.
Again, you know, for all the complaining we do, 100 years ago, a lot worse, bro. And 100 years before that, infinitely worse. Infinitely worse. And 100 years before that, impossible to even fathom. You know, it's like the sine wave is obviously trending up for the vast majority of all people. It sucks to be in these down curves where you learn the lessons to go. It's not 1600s were peak.
Oh, wait, no, I know what you're talking about. Pack God, yeah. I remember that. Their drama. I remember that. I was just kind of confused.
How to argue against the crowd that says, well, it's a lot better than 100 years ago? I just said that myself. Why would I argue against someone saying that? I just said that. That's what I just said. I'm not going to give you the talking points against that. That's what I just said. It's fundamentally true. But what about 50 years, 20 years, 10 years? Is there an inflection point? Well, I hope I'm drawing this correctly. The idea is that, you know, it's an upward to the right sine curve, which means it's like this. You know? I'm not really drawing it well, but you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if we're like here, hypothetically, you would say, well, yeah, 10 years ago, things were more stable. They were better. But overall, like this level is obviously higher than 100 years ago, or even the peak 100 years ago. Do you understand? This is not lining up to an exact date or anything. I'm just saying like this is the idea of an up and to the right sine curve. This is how you could be both optimistic and pessimistic. You can be both like, wow,
it's like he's trying to teach us how to invest in stocks, but without teaching us how to invest in stocks. I just see a graph and that's immediately what I think of, okay? Like
into a real trench and then still think, yeah, but we're trending in the right direction. Do you understand? Like this would be probably World War II, by the way.
W video. No, I think he summed it up pretty well. America is heading in a bad direction, and it has been for forever now. And I guess we'll just ride the train and see where it goes. He needs to use ChatGPT, not this Asmongold gimmick. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, the graph? Oh, okay. No, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. It's a good point. Chat, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. Yeah, I'd say he summed it up pretty well. Anyways, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.